नमो नमः. Hello. अद्य संभाषण संस्कृत पाठ्यक्रमस्य साक्षात् प्रसारणे भवतां सर्वेषां हार्दं स्वागतम्. I welcome you all to the Spoken Sanskrit online class today, which is organized on the Facebook site of Indian Embassy, Berlin. To begin with, in the last class, in our last meeting, we had discussed about the verbs in singular form, third person and first person verbs in singular forms. We have used them. Just to warm it up, I can give some examples like aham asmi, I am, bhavan asti, you are, aham atra asmi, I am here, bhavan tatra asti, you are there. So asmi, asti. Aham varami, I speak. Bhavan vadati, you speak. Aham khadami, I eat. Bhavan khadati, you eat. Aham gachami, I go. Ramaha gachati, Rama goes. So gachami, gachati, vadami, vadati, pathami, pathati, asmi, asti, khadami, khadati, likhami, likhati, shrunomi, shrunoti, dadami, dadati, pashyami, pashyati, aham pashyami, I see, bhavan pashyati, you see, sah pashyati, he sees, Ramah pashyati, Rama sees. So in this way, we had done some practice of verbal forms in third person singular as well as first person singular. Today we will learn about the use of plural forms of verbs, plural forms of nouns, and plural forms of some pronouns. But before that, today we can learn about numbers in Sanskrit, Sankhya, how we can handle numbers in Sanskrit. Namaste Vaji, I welcome you. I see you are there. And I hope there are also others whom I don't see, but I welcome you, Evaji. Yes, today we will learn about numbers, how we can tell numbers in Sanskrit. First of all, the word number is Sankhya. Number is Sankhya in Sanskrit. And how to say number 1, 2, number 3, number 4, like this in Sanskrit. First of all, number 1 is ekam. Number 1 is ekam. Number 2 is dve. Number 3 is trini. Number 4 is chatvari. Number 5 is pancha. Number 6 is shat. Number 7 is sapta. Number 8 is ashta. Ashtau, ashta. Number 9 is nava. And number 10 is dasha. Once again, ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, pancha, shat, sapta, ashtau, ashta, nava, and dasha. These are numbers in Sanskrit. Once again, ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, pancha, pancha, shat, sapta, asha, nava, and dasha. Dasha, number 10. And then further, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's learn today up to number 20. Yes, I see some chat now. Bettina, namaste. Deepak Kumar, namaste. Welcome you all. We are learning today about numbers. Now we saw how to tell numbers from 1 to 10. Ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava, and dasha. Now we can learn from number 11 to 20. Ekadasha. Number 11, Ekadasha. Number 12, Dwadasha. Number 13, Trayodasha. Number 14, Panchadasha. Number 14, Chaturdasha. Number 15, Panchadasha. Number 16, Shodasha. Number 17, Saptadasha. Number 18, Ashtadasha. Number 19, you can say Navadasha or Unavimshati or Ekonavimshati. Number 20, Vimshati. Once again, Ekadasha, Dwadasha, Trayodasha, Chaturda, Panchadasha, Shodasha, Saptadasha, Ashtadasha, Navadasha or Unavimshatihi or Ekonavimshatihi, and finally number 20, Vimshatihi. This is how we can tell numbers in Sanskrit. Once again, I tell from 1 to 20. Ekam, dve, trini, chatvari, pancha, shat, sapta, ashta, nava, dasha, ekadasha, dvadasha, trayodasha, chaturdasha, panchadasha, shodasha, saptadasha, ashtadasha, navadasha or unavimshatihi or ekonavimshatihi and 20 vimshatihi. So in this way one can tell numbers in Sanskrit, and we will note the difference between ordinals and cardinals later. For the time being, just saying some numbers in Sanskrit in the primary level. Then we can also distinguish according to the gender. In Sanskrit, the numbers are also distinguished according to the gender. If you say one book, then you have to say ekam pustakam. If you say one boy, then you have to say ekaha balaha. Namaste Santosh, Namaste Kumari Namrata, Namaste Deepak. Then if you say a girl, you have to say eka kanya. A girl, eka kanya. A boy, ekaha balaha. A book, ekam pustakam. Distinguish genders. Ekam pustakam asti. There is one book. Ekaha balaha asti. There is one book. Eka kanya asti. There is one girl. So in this way, there is a difference or distinction in the use of numbers in in three genders that we will learn later, and also we will learn about the ordinals and cardinals, the difference between ordinals and cardinals, how to tell them. Also we will learn them later, but for the time being, this is the simple way numbers: ekam, dve, त्रीणि, चत्वारि, पञ्च, षट्, सप्त, अष्ट, नव, दश, एकादश, द्वादश, त्रयोदश, चतुर्दश, पञ्चदश, षोडश, सप्तदश, अष्टादश, नवदश, and विंशति. Once we have learned about the numbers, at least up to 10, we can also learn how to say time in Sanskrit. Time, the word time in Sanskrit is kalah or samayah. Samayah or kalah. So, what is the time? Kah kalah. What time is it? Kah kalah or kah samayah. And the word for now is adhuna. The word adhuna means now. There are also for now. One is adhuna, which is most commonly used, or the second word is also idanim. Idanim means also. There is a third word, samprati, which means also now. Or there is the fourth word, sampratam, which means also now. So, in English we have now. In Sanskrit we have four words, adhuna, idanim, samprati, and sampratam. So, any one of these you can use for expressing now. So, if we say, what is the time now? What is the time now? Then we say adhuna kah kalah or adhuna samayah. Similarly, you can say idanim kah samayah or samprati kah samayah or sampratam kah samayah. So kah samayah, what is the time? 2 hours in Sanskrit. If we want to say now it's 1 o'clock, then we can say ekavadanam. Is 1, vadanam, o'clock, ekavadanam. Then 2 o'clock, dvivadanam, dvi. The word is dvi. The name is dve, but when we say the time, we have to say dvivadanam. 3 o'clock, the word we have learned, the number word trini, but say the time, we have to say trivadanam. Trivadanam. Like in English 3, in Sanskrit 3. Vadanam. And then 4 o'clock, chaturvadanam. What we have learned chatvari, the number chatvari, but when we say time, we can say, or we have to say chaturvadanam, not chatvari. So chaturvadanam, 4 o'clock. 5 o'clock, panchavadanam. 6 vadanam. 7 o'clock, saptavadanam. 8 o'clock, ashtavadanam. 9 o'clock, navavadanam. 10 o'clock, dasavadanam. 11 o'clock, ekadashanam. 12 o'clock, dvadashavadanam. So, in this way, we can tell him ekavadanam, dvivadanam, trivadanam, चतुर्वादनम, पंचवादनम, षड्वादनम, सप्तवादनम, अष्टवादनम, नववादनम, दशवादनम, एकादशवादनम, then द्वादशवादनम. In Germany, they say 13, 14, 15 like this. You say Trayodasavadanam after 12, then 13, Trayodasavadanam, Chaturdasavadanam, Panchadasavadanam, Shodasanam. In this way, one can say. Generally, in Sanskrit, we say forenoon and afternoon. Let's say, what is forenoon? Forenoon is the word for would be Purva, and then the word for day, Anna. So forenoon would be Purva, and afternoon would be Aparahana. So when we say 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then Aparahane Chaturvadanam. In the morning, you can say Purvane Dasavadanam. Like this, one can say by using the words Purvana and Aparahana, or Purvana Dadanam, Aparahana Trivadanam. Like 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. 9 a.m. would be Purvahana Navavadanam, and 9 p.m. would be then p.m. then it becomes evening. One can say Sayam Navavadanam, evening 9 o'clock. Sayam Navavadanam. Or if you say night 9 o'clock, Ratri, Ratrau Navavadanam or Ratri Navavadanam. So in this way, one can use Purvana, which forenoon, Aparahana is afternoon. And what is midday? Midday would be Madhyahna, middle, Ahna, day. Madhyahna is midday. So Purvahana, Madhyahana, Aparahana. And the evening we have learned Sayam. And night is Atrihi. So morning is Prataha, Prataha Kalaha, morning time or morning, or we can say also Pratam, Prabhatam. Prabhatam is morning. Purvahana or Purvahanam would be forenoon. Madhyahanam would be midday. Aparahanam would be afternoon. Sayam would be evening. And Rahi would be night. There is also another word, Naktam, which is night. Naktam is indeclined. So one can use this. And it is also, it sounds very close to the German word Nacht and Naktam. So in this way, the different times of the day and also the hours, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, so we can say this in Sanskrit. All right, then we will also learn about other words related to time, like Saptaha, days of the week, and weekdays, months, seasons, year. These other words we can learn later. And today we can start the use of plural forms of nouns and their pronouns and also their verbs. At least we can see how far we can go with the use of plural forms today. To begin with, first we can the nouns, like Balaha, Ekaha Balaha, 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 or let's, you know this, have learnt the word for like chashakah, masculine, ostem, chashakah, chashakah. Then another one, also chashakah, and now another one, chashakah. So chashakah, chashakah, chashakaha, chashakaha, ekavachanam, singular, and chashakaha, plural, vachanam. So chashakaha becomes chashakaha. Similarly, naraha, naraha in singular comes, naraha becomes aha, naraha. Chashakaha, chashakaha, naraha, purushaha, purushaha, balaha, balaha, manusyaha, manusyaha, men, beings, human beings. Acharyaha, a teacher, acharyaha, teachers. Purushaha, a man, purushaha, men. Balaha, boy, balaha, boys. So hastaha, a hand, many hands, hands would be hastaha. So ending in sarga. Hastaha, hastaha. Naraha, naraha. Purusha, purushaha. Balaha, balaha. Acharyaha, acharyaha. Chashakaha, chashakaha. So these are singular forms of stem masculine nouns. A stem, ending in long a. Ki, kunchika. Sanskrit we say kunchika, 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 kunchika. Now kunchikaha, kunchika and ikaha, singular and then plural. In Sanskrit, one is singular, two would be dual, and more than two, that means 3, 4 onwards would be plural. For the time being, we do not use duals on the primary, do not use dual forms as I have told you in the beginning to make it easy. Then later, in an advanced stage, one can also learn the dual forms. So, kunchika and then kunchika, plural. Kunchika, one key, kunchikaha with plural, with visarga and long a becomes plural, kunchikaha. Similarly, a girl, balaha, girls. Kanya, daughter, kanyaha, daughters. Angana, a woman, anganaha, women, anganaha. Similarly, acharya, a lady teacher, acharyaha, teachers. So, kanya, kanyaha, bala, balaha, mala, a girl, mala, malaha. Kunchika, a key, kaha. So this is singular. And then we can see the ism nouns like lekhani, lekhani, lekhani. So lekhanyaha, lekhanyaha, lekhani, lekhanha, lekhani, lekhanyaha, plural. Angulya, plural. Anguli, angulaha. Similarly, bhagini, a sister. Plural would be bhaginyaha. Janani, mother. Plural would be jananyaha, mothers. Devi, a goddess. Plural would be devyaha, goddesses. Ankani, ankani, a pencil. Ankanaha, pencils. Ankani, ankanyaha, pencils. Lekhani, a pen. Lekhanyaha, pens. Anguli, a finger. Angulyaha, fingers. Debyaha. Bhagini, bhaginyaha. Bhagini, a sister. Bhaginyaha, sisters. Janani, jananyaha, mother. So in this way, these are feminine long E stem noun. Okay, then upanetram, upanetram, upanetram. So upanetrani, upanetrani, upanetram, upanetrani. Patram, patrani, patrani, patram, patrani, upanetram, upanetrani. Pustakam, 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 kam, pustakam, kam, pustakam, pustakani, pustakani, pustakam, pustakam, kam becomes pustakani, pustakani, pustakam, pustakani, upanetram, upanetrani, patram, patrani. Similarly, mukham, mukhani. One face, many faces, mukhani. One pustakam, many books or books, pustakani. One paper, patram, many papers, patrani. So patram, patrani, mukham, mukhani, pushpam, a flower, plural, pushpani, jalam, water, jalani, water, vanam, forest, vanani, forests, akam, sky, akashani, skies, chitram, a picture, painting, chitrani, paintings, yanam, a vehicle, yanani, vehicles. Another word, vahanam, a vehicle, vahanam. Then plural, vahanani, mukhani, netram, nani, chitram, chitrani, patram, patrani, pustakam, pustakani, a fruit, plural, phalani, pushpam, a flower, pushpani. So these are singular and plural of neuter or stem nouns. Neuter or stem nouns, masculine or stem nouns we have seen chashakaha, chashakaha, purushaha, purushaha, balaha, etc. Feminine A stem nouns, singular, plural, we have seen like Kanya, Kanya, Bala, Balaha, uh, Kunchika, Kunchikaha, Gangaha, like this. E stem feminine, long E stem feminine, so we have also seen like Anguli, Angulyaha, Janani, Jana, Bhagini, Bhaginyaha, and so on and so forth. There are other names also, short E stem like Matihi, mind, Matayaha, minds, Buddhihi, intelligence, Dayaha, plural, Buddhihi, Buddhayaha, Matihi, Dayaha, Gatihi, Gatayaha, Gatihi, like or also movement, gate, Gatihi, Gayaha. So in this way, these are short E stem feminine nouns, short E stem masculine nouns. For example, a sage, plural Munayaha, Rishihi, a seer, plural Rishayaha, Kavihi, a poet, plural Kavayaha, the sun, plural Ravayaha. So Ravihi, Ravayaha, Kavihi, Kavayaha, Munihi, Munayaha, Rishihi, Rishayaha, Patihi, a husband, Patayaha. So these are short E stem masculines. Then short E stem nouns we had Gatihi, Gatayaha, Matihi, Matayaha, Buddhihi, Buddhaya, and then Muktihi, liberation, Muktayaha, Bhaktihi, devotion, Bhaktayaha. So these are singular short E stem feminine nouns. This way, we have seen samples of masculine and neuter nouns in their singular and plural forms. Neuter kam pustakani, phalam phalani, patram patrani, pushpam pushpani, chitrani, etc. Now we can see how to use their pronouns in singular and plural. We have seen we have these forms like saha, eshaha, and kaha. So their plural forms would be singular, plural would be te. Saha, te. Eshaha would be ete. Would be ke. Saha. Saha, naraha. The man. Plural would be te naraha. The men. Saha bala. The boy. Plural would be te bala. Or those boys. Purushaha, the man or that man. Te purushaha, those men. So purushaha, purushaha, then saha, te. Eshaha, eshaha would be ete. Eshaha purushaha, ete purushaha. Like eshaha chashaka, this cup. E chashakaha, these cups. Chashakaha chasha. Similarly, eshaha ete. Saha saha te. Saha chashakaha te chashakaha. Eshakaha ete chashakaha. Eshaha ete. Kaha who. Kaha would be ke. Kaha chashakaha ke chashakaha. Kaha balaha ke ba. Kaha purushaha ke purushaha. Like kaha purushaha would be what man, what person. Ke, who or what you can say, kaha and ke. So once again सः, ते, एषः, एते, and कः, के. The pronouns singular, plural is masculine. Then in feminine, sa. Feminine sa, singular. Taha would be plural. Taha. Esha, singular. Eha, plural. Ka, singular. Kaha, plural. So say Esha, लेखनी, एताः लेखन्यः. लेखनी, लह, एषा लेखनी, सिंगुलर, एकवचनम, एताः लेखन्यः, प्लूरल, बहुवचनम. एता, एषा, एताः. और सा would be ताः. सा, ताः लेखन्यः. कन्या, ताः कन्या. सा नारी, प्लूरल, ताः नार्यः. सा जननी, ताः जनन्यः. सा भगिनी, सिस्टर, सिंगुलर. सा भगिनी, प्लूरल, ता भगिन्यः. So sa, ta, esha, eta. Esha, sa we had already discussed in one of our things. Sa would be things or persons at a distance. Esha would be things or persons nearby. So sa, esha. Sa plural, ta, esha plural, etaha. So for denoting feminine nouns or feminine objects or feminine persons, then you can use these articles, these pronouns. Sa, kanya, taha, kanya. Esha, nari, etaha, naryaha. Interrogative, like ka nari, plural would be ka haryaha. Ka bhagini, plural would be kaha bhagin. Ka kunchi, plural would be kaha kuntha. Ka lekhani, what pen, kaha leyaha, in plural. So in the singular, plural, feminine pronouns, feminine articles. Then neuter. Tat, singular, plural would be tani. Etat, singular, plural would be etani. Interrogative, singular, kani, plural. Kim, kani. Etat, etani. Tat, tani. एतत् पुस्तकम. एतत् पुस्तकम. Then एतानि पुस्तकानि. एतानि पुस्तकानि. एतत् पुस्तकम, एतानि पुस्तकानि. एतत् पुस्तकम, एतानि पुस्तकानि. एतत्, etani. Similarly, etat patram, etani patrani. Patram, etat etani. Etani patrani. Etat phalam, this fruit. Et phalani, these fruits. Etat vanam, this. Etani vanani, these forests. Etat jalam, plural, eti jalani. Etat chitram, plural, etani chitrani. Etat patra, नेत्राणि एतत् मुखम, this is this face, एतानि मुखानि, these faces. So मुखम एतत् एतानि, तत् would be तानि, तत् पुस्तकम, तानि पुस्तकानि, तत् तानि, एतत् फलम, एतानि, एतद् वनम, एतानि वनानि. So in this way, etani, tat, tani, and then kim, what? Kani, plural. Kim pustakam, kani pustakani, which, or what books? So kim, kani, kim phalam, kani phalani, kim kani vanani, kim chitram, kani chitrani. So kani, tat, tani, etat, etani. And then in feminine, ka, kaha, esha, etaha, sa. And in masculine, eshaha, ete, saha, te, and kaha, ke. So in this way, these are the articles or pronouns, genders. And have also the nouns in 3 genders, like here some examples like naraha, naraha, nari, naryaha, kanyaha, kunchika, kunchikaha, devi, yaha, pushpam, pushpani, vanam, vanani. In 3 genders we have here examples. Then I, aham, and then we would be vayam. I, we, aham, we, vayam. Uni say, I am aham purushaha. We are men. Vayam purushaha. Aham purushaha, vayam, aham acharyaha. Plural, acharyaha. Aham naraha, vayam naraha. Aham balaha, vayam balaha. So aham and vayam. I, we. Similarly, you, we had used the word bhavan, bhavan. Plural would be bhavantah, you all, bhavantaha, bhavan, bhavantaha. Bhavan purushaha, bhavan purushaha, in masculine. Bhavan naraha, bhavantaha naraha. Bhavan shishyaha, bhavantaha shishyaha. Shishyaha, a student or a pupil. Bhavan shishyaha, you are a disciple, you are a pupil. Bhavantaha shishyaha. So bhavan and bhavantaha in masculine. In we had the word bhavati, you. So plural would be bhavat, you all. Bhavati nari, woman. Bhavat naryaha, you are women. Bhavati achar, you are a teacher. Bhavata acharyaha, you are teachers. Bhavati I, bhavatyaha devyaha. So in this way, it is feminine bhavati, bhavatyaha. Masculine, singular, plural, bhavan, bhavantaha, you, and you all. And first person I, and plural, aham, vayam. So aham, vayam, bhavan, bhavantaha, bhavati, bhavatyaha, you all, and then he, they, te, ete, feminine. Saha, esha, etaha, kaha. And neuter, tat, tani, etat, etani, kani. So pronouns, and then we have also this personal pronoun like aham, ayam, I, we, and then bhavan, bhavantaha in masculine, you all, bhavati, bhavatyaha, you all in feminine, and the noun, there are other pronouns, adjectives, all these singular and plural forms we have seen today. Then conclude today's class again with another Subhashita. We have learned the word aham, I. There is a beautiful Subhashita on the word aham. Aham prano manaschaham ahankaropyaham aham viraham shaktir aham sa bhagavan shivaha aham pranaha manaha cha aham ahankaraha api aham mataha aham buddhi aham shakti aham bhagavan shivaha. So in this verse we have the aham, the word aham, aham pranaha manaha cha ahankaraha api aham aham buddhi aham shakti aham sa bhagavan shivaha. So I am vital breath, aham pranaha, manaschaham, and I am mind, mana. So the ego, ahankaraha api mataha. I am intelligence, aham buddhi, aham shakti, I am the energy, aham bhagavan shivaha, I am Lord. So in this way the word aham has been used. If you remember this Subhashita, also remember the use of the aham and its meanings. Again, I recite, and then with this recite, we can conclude today's meeting. Aham prano machaham aham kapyaham matah aham buddhiraham shakti aham sa bhagavan. This beautiful Subhashita on the aham. Let us conclude today's meeting. I hope you have enjoyed today's lesson. We have covered singular and plural forms and also numbers from 1 to 20. Then in the next meeting, we'll learn about the singular forms we have already learned. The plural use, plural forms of we'll learn. And I think on Friday there is holiday, 1st of May. So there may not be, I think there would not be a meeting. So we will meet again next week on Agami Saptahe Mangalavare Punardarshan. See you again on next week Tuesday. Agami Saptahe Mangalavare Punardarshan. Namo Namaha. Punardarshanaya. Namo Namaha.